Alright, everybody, get the Raging Rob here. Gotta get my camera set up. Alright, is it good? Get my camera set up here. Hold on a second. I got the Raging Rob here. Alright, sorry. Wednesday night, I didn't work today. It was all rainy and shit. I didn't feel like working, so I'm an independent contractor. I work for myself. So I decide when I work and when I don't want to work. And today was raining and pouring like a motherfucker today, so I just said, fuck it. That sucks. I lost on $250 pay. That's alright. I'll go to work tomorrow. Let's do my question and answer video. Alright. Well, you ask the questions and I answer them. Any questions whatsoever. Okay, let's get this shit going. I think Steven Crowder, he's going to be in Lansing on Friday. That's what I heard. Joe Biden's coming to Grand Rapids on Friday, so I haven't decided where I'm going to go on Friday. I might go to Grand Rapids. Depending on what time Joe Biden's in Grand Rapids, I could probably hit both. But Steven Crowder, he's going to be at the Capitol on Friday. Got a couple things, a couple of rallies coming up this Saturday. I haven't decided which one I'm going to go to yet. Detroit will breathe. They're going to be in Warren again this Saturday. 4 p.m. I can't remember the name of the park. I was thinking about just showing up, and if any Detroit will breathe people see this, I'm trying to be. If I do show up, I'm going to try to be as respectful as possible. You know, don't worry, I'm not going to wear my White Lives Matter T-shirt. I ain't going to do that. I won't even wear my Trump hat, but I'll be respectful as possible. See, when I go to protests and rallies, I don't disrupt protests and rallies. I don't do that shit. I respect people's space. I respect people's opinion. Okay? I went to a BLM rally at the Capitol back in June. I didn't disrupt any speakers. I don't disrupt rallies. That's not what I do. So if I show up to Warren on Saturday, if I do, I'm not going to disturb anything. I'm going to let you guys have your rally, and that's it. I'll just be there to document, take some pictures, take some videos like I do, and that'll be it. So I'll try to. I won't be biased. Let me put it that way. Also on Saturday, there's a rally at the Queen's Mansion, so I might go to that instead. I haven't decided which one. Anyway, let's get to the Q&A. First question comes from ALD Plasma. They ask, have you ever ordered food and thought it was messed with? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, there was one time I ordered food. I was at Subway. Well, you watch it, but you watch it get made. And this guy was wearing a gay flag mask, and I was just like, what the hell? Did I order onions? You know, I don't know. So there's been times I try to stay away from fast food. I don't do fast food that much anymore like I used to. Especially with all this shit going on nowadays. You can't eat in a restaurant. You gotta fucking order shit, and I try to stay off fast food. But yeah, there's been some times where I thought my food was, messed with. Especially being a Trump supporter. You gotta... It ain't easy, walking into a restaurant and the cook sees your Trump hat and thinking... Next question comes from Brefix. He asks, when Donald Trump loses, do you think he will be the last Republican president? And what happens with North Korea with Joe Biden in office? Joe Biden gets in office, we're doomed. Kim Jong-un is going to start his shit again. And we're probably going to be at nuclear war. So. Next question comes from Rugs of the Night. He asks, do you think Donald Trump wins New York? No, but I think he's going to win California. And I think he's going to win Florida. And I know he's going to win Michigan. He might even win Minnesota and Virginia. Those are blue states. There's a possibility he could win Colorado. Can't be so sure about that one. But he's going to win California. There's no doubt. And that's 53, or is it 55 electoral points. It's a big win. He's going to win that shit. Next question comes from Nick Moran. Alright, Nick Moran. I haven't seen him in a while. Electric Messiah. Do you think Fed Smoker got right with God before you murdered him on the side of the road. Is he in heaven or hell or purgatory? I didn't murder anybody. Don't, come on, man. I'm not a killer. I didn't murder anybody. If the FBI sees this, he's trying to, no. There's a guy out there, his name is Fed Smoker. He's on YouTube. He made videos for like years. He was a guy homeless in his Crown Vic. He claims he was a retired CI from Nebraska. Well, he ended up dying in February. They found him dead on the side of the road in Arizona. He traveled cross country, harassing people, harassing locals, calling them baby rapers. Yeah. He was found dead in February on the side of the road. Do I think he got right with God? I hope he did. I'm sure he did find the Lord Jesus. He always talked about God sometimes. He would probably be in purgatory. Next question comes from Ricardo Gonzalez. What happens if Donald Trump loses? What are your plans after that? And why is Donald Trump losing white women by 25%? You mean white liberals? If Donald Trump loses, which he won't, but if he does, my plans are staying the same. I'm still going to rally and protest and do what I do. And, you know, I'm glad I bought the guns when I did before the surge started where you couldn't find any guns or ammo. I was stocking up guns and ammo for years. A lot of my relatives thought I was fucking crazy. I was stocking up guns and ammo as early as 2012. My relatives thought I was crazy. And now, look at 8 years later, they think I'm, you know, they don't think I'm crazy anymore. Next question comes from Ricardo Gonzalez. What percentage of the black vote do you think Donald Trump is going to have? 60%. Next question comes from Rogues of the Night. What did you do the day Fed Smoker was found on the side of the road, November 30th? Where were you and why was guard dog arrested and said you had involvement in his murder? Have you talked to the police? What? Guard dog was another YouTuber. He died of a heart attack. He had a heart attack or some medical problem behind the wheel. He was found dead on the side of the road in Arizona. Guard dog was a guy that he harassed a lot. November 30th, he was found dead in February, so I don't know what this guy's trying to ask here. Today's September 30th. This guy has his calendar mixed up. I don't know. Some of these people that comment on my YouTube, they're not really... How do I say it? Next question comes from Sean Michael. What do you think the New World Order global elite is going to do with this election? They're probably going to shit their pants. George Soros is probably going to die of a heart attack. Next question comes from Cool Boy Dave Carrey's MSK. Do you think Donald Trump lost the debate when he didn't condemn white supremacists? And why was that such a hard thing for him to do? Will he recover? I don't think anybody won the debate. I don't think he lost the debate. That shit show last night, I don't think there was a winner or a loser. If there was a winner, it'd be Chris Wallace for coming out on top and not losing his fucking mind. Even though he's a registered Democrat. I don't think it was a tough question for Donald Trump. I don't think he was trying to avoid the question. Donald Trump has condemned white supremacy many times. I think it's the fact that it was such a shit show. Christopher Wallace kept cutting him off. He didn't get a chance to answer. So I'm not sure what the Proud Boys thing was about. Like I said, I'm not really I'm not a fan of the Proud Boys. They do their thing, I do my thing. I'm not really against the Proud Boys, but I'm not really for them. You know, I'm not really... They're kind of like the Boogaloo Boys. I'm not really against the Boogaloo Boys. I got no beef with them. But I'm not really fond of them. Same with the Proud Boys. I got no beef with the Proud Boys, but I'm not really fond of them, you know? So I don't know what the Proud Boys shit was about. Next question comes from Tekka Shit Snitch 9. Is Chris Wallace part of the New World Order global elite? Well, he's part of the mainstream media. I wouldn't be surprised. He's got a paycheck coming from Ted Turner. Ted Turner is part of the Bilderbergs, which is basically part of the Illuminati. Next question comes from Carlos Estevez. What does Andy think about dinosaur bones? Me and my brother have a difference of opinion when it comes to dinosaur bones. I stated it numerous times. I don't believe dinosaurs ever existed. I believe the Earth is only 10,000 years old. I believe dinosaur bones are from Satan. They're demon bones scattered throughout the earth, so scientists can find them to divert to divert man's attention from God. Satan's goal is to divert man's attention from God, and he used dinosaur bones. It's one of many things he's used to do that. I don't believe dinosaurs ever existed. I believe the earth is only 10,000 years old. Next question comes from Roast Infestation. What do you think about Wing's new wife, who is as big as a house? I don't know who Wing's wife is, but who would marry that fat slob who lives in his grandma's trailer and bought a V4 Mustang? That's what she likes. That's what she likes. I got a lot of good questions here. Shit, we got a lot of good questions. Next question comes. Hold on a second. I lost track here. Gotta get back on track. Okay. Next question comes from Julian Hundy. Our good friend Julian Hundy. Why did Tom Mackey from Owasso call a group of veterans running security at our BLM protest a Goon Squad? Maybe you should interview him. That is a good question. Maybe I should. Tom Mackey, I'm not sure if he's related to the barber Carl Mackey. I don't know. They get the same last name. I don't know if they're related or not. Why did he call you guys the Goon Squad? Is that a racial slur? I don't think it is. Maybe it is towards liberals. I don't know. I mean, look at. They said BLM rally in Owasso. It was It was on Sunday. On Sunday, I went to a Back the Badge rally, and BLM was there, which is fine. They have a right to be there. I'm not going to argue that. I'm not against them being there. Keep it civil. I don't even know who the security was. There was one guy, a couple of guys on their side, they had their weapon strapped on them, which I came there open carrying my weapon as well, get a right to defend yourself, Second Amendment. That's perfectly fine. He called their security Goon Squad. Maybe I'll interview Tom next time I'm in Owasso. Next question comes from Sean Michael. What do you think about the new zombies in Call of Duty Cold War? I'm a big Call of Duty fan. I've been a Call of Duty fan for many years. The only video games I play is Grand Theft Auto and Call of Duty. That's the only thing I'm interested in. I'm not interested in. Once in a while I hit City Skylines is okay, but for the most part, Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty. That's for many years. That's all I've been interested in. I'm not interested in Fortnite. I'm not interested in Battlefield. I'm not interested in all this other horse shit. Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto is basically the only things I'm interested in. Zombies is fucking stupid. I don't care for zombies. Call of Duty should have never came out with zombies. That's the stupidest thing they ever fucking came out with. I don't like zombies. What do I think about the new zombies? I don't give a shit. I don't play zombies. I never have. It's stupid. It's just they should have a edit in the game where you can edit that shit out. Or buy it without zombies. Zombies is fucking stupid. I don't care for it. It's just as stupid as dinosaur bones. Next question comes from Roast Infestation. What would you do if you walked in a grocery store and saw Soul Real 187 shopping with food stamps? Would you go up, talk to him, or just clown him like a Pressador would? I would probably clown that fat piece of shit worse than I did Only Use Me Blade and Scott Pin Martin. Next question comes from Impeach Trump. Can you do 5 push-ups without having a heart attack and dying? Let me see. I think I can. This might be the end of Raging Rob if I don't have a heart attack and die. 5 push-ups. All right. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, I think I'm good. Did I have a heart attack and die? No. All right. I need to do that more often. Well, I just did it, motherfucker. All right. Okay, let me see. It was nice seeing you in Owasso, bitchin' Bob. Okay, I'm just reading comments here. This person says every Black Lives Matter supporter can go to hell. Okay, I'm just reading the comments. Next question comes from Scott X Rated. Do you ever check up on your former fiance, Melanie? Do you have an update on what she's up to? I think she's got a new guy in her life. She's got a new boyfriend. I'm not sure who it is. My ex-fiance. I don't know what's up with her lately. All I know is she's got a new boyfriend. Next question comes from Gorf906. Have you ever been to the UP? In here, if you're not from Michigan, we call it the UP, the Upper Peninsula. Yes. The only place I've been to the UP is St. Ignace. St. Ignace. That's the only place in the UP I've been to. I want to go further. I've never been deep in the UP. The only place in the UP I've been to is St. Ignace. I've never been to Sault Ste. Marie. I've never been anything west of St. Ignace. So I have been to the UP, just on the other side of the Mackinac Bridge. I used to do the Labor Day walks across the Mackinac Bridge. I did that like 3 years in a row. Then they decided to change the fucking walk. They decided that, well, now we're going to change it. Where you walk halfway and then halfway back. Or you got to walk park on this side and walk both sides. I mean, why did this fucking do like they used to back in the day? And back in the day when they did the bridge walk on Labor Day, every Labor Day they do bridge walk, Mackinac Bridge. You would park on the Mackinac Island side. A bus would take you across to the St. Ignace side, and you would walk back from St. Ignace back to Mackinac. That's the way it's been for fucking 50 years. 60, 70 years, that's the way it was. Then they decided, well, we're going to change it. You know? And then last year, well, COVID-19, we're going to cancel. You know? Everything wanted to cancel because of COVID-19. Because we can't social distance on the bridge. Fucking assholes. Fucking COVID-19. COVID-19 is so fucking May 2020. Can we get over this shit? God, COVID-19's dead, motherfuckers. Next question comes from Heika DTW. Who would you rather listen to? Iron Maiden, Rush, Slayer, or Willing Jennings? Willing Jennings. I'm not into that hard metal bullshit. You know, any jackass can get on the microphone and with the guitar and get famous. That's just as stupid as Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey is not funny. I don't like Jim Carrey. He's not a funny comedian. The best movie he did was The Number 23. That's the most serious movie he ever did. That's the best movie he ever did. Another good movie that Jim Carrey did was that one Clint Eastwood movie back in the 80s. It was called The Deadpool. How am I on time? 18? Okay. That was another good movie that Jim Carrey did. You know, Jim Carrey got famous from getting on camera and... that's all he does. That's not comedy. That's idiotism. Okay? Jim Carrey is idiotism. The best movie that Jim Carrey ever did, I think, was The Deadpool with Clint Eastwood. You know why? Because he died of a heroin overdose in the first 5 minutes. First 2 minutes. So I didn't hit the fucking see in the rest of the movie. Next question comes from AOD Plasma. Why are you fat? And where do you go on a diet? I'm not really fat. I'm like medium plus a few pounds. Planet Fitness just opened the doors. I'm going to work out more. They say I have to wear a mask, but I got an email from corporate saying I don't have to. If I have to, they can suck my motherfucking balls. Because I'm not going to. Because it's not safe to wear a mask while exercising. So I'm going to go to Planet Fitness more and do some exercises. And hopefully burn some of this fat off. I'm not really that fat. I don't think I'm really that fat. I'm a little overweight. I'm not going to lie. Next question comes from Tug Speedman. What's your thoughts on Trump paying $750 in federal taxes? That's fake news. Next question comes from Luke Hadley. Are you ever scared the left is extremely violent? They are literally killing people that don't agree with their delusions and burning houses down. Yeah, I'm not really scared of the left. I'm not worried about, you know, I'm not scared of anybody from the left. I went to a lot of protests and rallies, and I'm not scared of the left. I'm really not. I'm not worried. I live in the country, so I'm not worried about all that inner city violence. Let me see. Here's some more questions. Next question comes from Scott X Rated. What do you consider to be the harsher form of torture? Watching Sleepy Joe give a presidential acceptance speech, or watching a hardcore porno featuring Art Wimberly, which is the A-bomb, and Tracy Hicks? I'm going to have to say watching a Pornhub porno with the A-bomb and Tracy Hicks. The A-bomb and Tracy Hicks are YouTubers in the trash talking circle, which is football league on YouTube. Yeah, and they're really they're like a cross between Boogie 2988 and Wings of Redemption. Next question comes from Scott X Rated. During your coverage of the riots and protests, did you ever feel personally threatened, like something was about to happen? A few times. I was in Minnesota the last 3 days of May. I was in Minnesota covering, doing YouTube videos of the riots. There was this Muslim. He walked up to me, asked me what I was videotaping. I just told him I'm a journalist, independent, and he acted like he wanted to fight me. I'm like, yeah, I think it's time to go. And it was close to curfew time, so I thought, you know what, it's time to go. So I felt threatened a few times. It is dangerous work what I do. I put my life on the line many times to bring you, the viewer, content. So look at some of my videos. I was in Kenosha a few weeks ago. I was in Minneapolis covering the riots back in May. I was actually in the crowd when the rioters overthrew the 3rd Precinct Police Station in Minneapolis. I was in the crowd. Now, I had nothing to do with it. I didn't do anything violent. I'm just saying I was in the crowd videotaping when they took that shit over. And it was chaos. So much pepper spray and tear gas in the air, and it was nuts. Flash bombs flying by my head. It was complete fucking utter chaos. Check my time. I'm at 22 minutes. For some reason, my camera cuts off at 33 minutes. I don't know. So I gotta watch it. So I'll try to get to all the questions. If I don't get to your question, I'm sorry. Next question comes from Tim Johnson. Any plans to come downriver? Not a whole lot to see, so I get it if not. If there's any protest rallies coming downriver, sure, I'll come down. I drive all over the state of Michigan. I drive all over the state of Michigan going to protests and rallies. So if there's anything going on downriver, I'll pop up. Now let's get to another question here. So, next question comes from it's my friend, my good friend, a good friend of mine. All right, next question comes from Bumbell. I can never pronounce her name. Bumbella, whatever. You know who she is. My favorite BLM supporter. Anyway, she asked, if you haven't done your question and answer yet, my question is, were you scared when I approached you, and are you scared of BLM protesters? I'm not scared of anybody. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. I'm not scared of anybody. I'm not afraid of anybody. I'm not afraid of BLM. I'm not afraid of Antifa. I'm not afraid to die. I've accepted my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I'm a born-again Christian. I was baptized in the holy water at the age of 17. I gave my life to the Lord many times. I do screw up. I'm a human being. Of course I'm going to screw up. I'm not scared of anybody. Was I scared when you approached me? Me and Bumblebell, we had a good conversation off camera on Friday. I was in Sterling Heights at that Trump rally. Was it Friday? Yeah, I think it was. M59 and Shaner, check out my videos. I was there, and I didn't know she was there, but she came up and we had a few minutes to talk and talked about stuff and whatever. Yeah, I didn't know who she was at first, and That was the first time I met her in person. You know, it just kind of startled me a little bit, but I'm not scared of anybody. I got nothing to fear. Like I said, I got no problem with somebody marching in the street and claiming, oh, Black Lives Matter, putting their fist up, basically saying that their life matters. Okay, I get it. Your life matters. I get it. I'm not, I got no problem with that. I said I got a problem with the looting, the destroying of property, the destruction. I got no problem with somebody wearing a Black Lives Matter t-shirt because they're black and they say their life matters. That's perfectly fine. It's just like me being white, And and my life matters. It's not a double standard. I got no problem with either or. Like an Asian person wearing a shirt that says Asian lives matter. Got no problem with that. I got no problem with Black Lives Matter in itself, the message. I got a problem with once you flip that police car, once you light that Molotov cocktail and throw that bitch and burn that building down, once you take that brick and smash that window, once you loot that store for a $200 pair of Nike sneakers, now I have a problem with you. But just claiming, oh, my life matters, Black Lives Matter, I don't have a problem with that. I never had a problem with it. Okay. Next question comes from Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson from Fox News. He showed up in my comment section. No shit. And he asked me a question. Alright, Tucker Carlson. He asked me, why do you think these black people and lonely liberals take knees? What is taking a knee going to do? While they're down there, can you give me some sloppy top? What? I've never seen the sense of taking a knee. I don't believe in it. I don't know why they do it. I don't see no sense in it. My opinion on taking a knee, I think it's stupid. Never seen the sense of it. There's only one exception. On Saturday, was it this past Saturday? This past Saturday, I went to a Christian fellowship rally at Lansing, where Christians met up and we praised the Lord Jesus. And the preacher there is like, I want all guys to take a knee for Jesus Christ. And I did. That is the only exception. I will only take a knee for Jesus Christ. You will never see me knee for the flag. You'll never see me knee for a dead criminal. You'll never see me knee for, Black Lives Matter. I don't believe in it. I just think it's stupid. But I took a knee for Jesus Christ. That's the only person I'll take a knee for. Yeah, Tucker Carlson also says he would like to have me on his podcast. Whatever. I think that's it. Next question. I think this is going to be the last question. Oh, here's a good question. This question comes from Random Shiz. Have you ever felt your life was in true danger on any of your adventures? I think I just answered that by somebody else. Yes. It's been a few times. That's why I always stay strapped and always carry pepper spray or something. Because, my adventures of doing YouTube videos across the Midwest, I've came across some danger here and there. It's risky what I do. So yeah, I felt maybe my life was at risk sometimes. I try to take it safe, but things can happen. I've seen things unfold like that, so you just never know. Yeah, in Portland, Antifa was attacking cameramen and news people. I'm against violence. I'm against all violence. And violence is never the answer, but yeah, I felt like, yeah, I've been in danger before. Next, this is going to be the last question. Extreme Dread. He asked, will Keith Ziegler ever get into a relationship, or will he die a virgin? Keith Ziegler, he's on Twitter a lot. I don't think he makes YouTube videos. He's on Twitter a lot. That fat piece of shit is probably gonna die a virgin. I mean, he's good. At least So Slob 187 was married at one time. I'll give him that. At least Wings of Redemption got married. You know. I mean, I was engaged at one time. But I'm definitely not a virgin. Back when I was in high school and in my early 20s, I've been around a bit. You know, if you know what I mean. Too much. I don't have an STD or anything like that. I got tested over and over and over again. I don't have coronavirus. I don't have STD, but I messed around a little bit when I was a teenager. Well, yeah, in high school and young 20s. Yeah, some fresh information you probably don't need. But anyway, that's it. Question and answer. September, today's the last day of September. September 30th, 2020. I try to do this once a month. That's it. Raging Rob, I'm out. I'm not sure where I'm going to go this weekend as far as rallies, protests. Like I said, if I do end up in Warren this Saturday, I'll try to be respectful of Detroit Will Breathe. There's a few movements. There's Detroit Will Breathe. There's Michigan Liberation. There's South Warren Alliance, a radical movement. There's Detroit Solidarity Movement. There's a bunch of them. Like I said, if I go to Warren this Saturday at their little rally, I'll try to be respectful as possible. I'll give them their space. I'm not there to disrupt anything. I'm not there to cause a problem. But I might just decide there's a rally, there's a protest at the Queen's Mansion in Lansing on Saturday, so I might go to that instead. I haven't decided yet. Well, but if I do show up in Warren, like I said, I'm going to be respectful as possible. I'm not going to disturb anybody. I'm not going to bother nobody. I'm not going to cause no trouble. So that's the way it is. All right, I'm out.